This is the Canterbury Bankstown City Council Cup and it's green for go there racing. Down near the inside, Better to Be Tricky began well, but not as fast as He's a Bromac. And Turnbull has no hesitation in taking the odds on to the top. Leads the way in second spot on the inside, Better to Be Tricky and Two Ply Breezes around Royal Story. And they were followed next of all on the outside, sliding into the 1-1 Chloe's Cloud. Then we go back on the inside to Flying Pegasus, Good Time Slater, Blackbird Power. And last of all is 48 Henson at the moment, about 7 off the leader. That's the order as they work their way down the back straight with around 2,000 metres left to go. And the leader is He's a Bromac, steadied in front, leads out. In second spot on the outside without cover, Two Ply and Better to Be Tricky's locked away in third spot. Next the outside, Chloe's Cloud. Awkwardly bailed away on the inside as Royal Story. It's 3 pegs and fifth. And then came Good Time Slater, Flying Pegasus, Blackbird Power, and still last of all is 48 Henson. That's the pattern as they work their way into the home stretch now, and they work their way down, and they'll have 2 to go here, and the leader is still He's a Bromac. Leads out an 8 length to Two Ply with absolutely no change in the order, and the leaders held well together, and that lead time was 1:11.7. So as they leave the straight, He's a Bromac shows the way from in second, Posy, Two Ply, Better to Be Tricky and Chloe's Cloud. Next on the inside is Royal Story with 1,400 to run. They were being followed next of all as they work their way down the back by Flying Pegasus, who's covered up by Good Time Slater. And Todd McCarthy makes a 3-wide move there. They were followed by Blackbird Power, who now goes up 1 off the inside, and still last is 48 Henson. They work their way down the back of the track now, 1,200 left to go. 31.3 was the first quarter of the last mile, and it's He's a Bromac a half in front. Good Time Slater Breezes, third Better to Be Tricky, and 1 out and 1 back now, getting cover for the first time in the race is Two Ply. Followed by Royal Story on the inside of Chloe's Cloud and the trailing trio, Flying Pegasus, Blackbird Power and 48 Henson. They're in the straight, winning post Judge and Bell in the Canterbury Bankstown City Council Cup. Leader is He's a Bromac, only about a neck in front. Second, staring it down as Good Time Slater, and they pretty much go stride for stride as they leave the straight. In third spot on the inside is Better to Be Tricky. Next, the outer is Two Ply. Further back then on the inside as they work to the back, Royal Story still needing racing room as Blackbird Power takes off. Works around the outside of Chloe's Cloud, and then came Flying Pegasus, and then came 48 Henson starting a searching run, and they bunch right up down the back straight. You could throw a Kleenex over them at the 400 metres. He's a Bromac leads Good Time Slater. On the outside working is Blackbird Power. Waiting on the outers, Better to Be Tricky. Ditto for Royal Story. 48 Henson 3 deep with a trail. And then came Two Ply, followed by Chloe's Cloud and Flying Pegasus. 29 won the quarter. He's a Bromac will be first to see the judge. Better to Be Tricky's about to get into the clear. Down the outside, Blackbird Power. 48 Henson is finishing brilliantly. And have a look at Royal Story right up on the inside. Wow, where do you look? Royal Story goes home best. Royal Story right up along the inside has beaten them. Now it's very close, second and third. 48 Henson off the track in a photo with Better to Be Tricky. Blackbird Power and Flying Pegasus are all up there for the first 4 spots. They were followed by He's a Bromac, who knocked up Two Ply. They were followed further back in the field then to finish by Good Time Slater, and back towards the end of the field was Chloe's Cloud, and right up along the inside Royal Story.